All right, here we are doing a problem where we find the area between two curves. And part of the challenge on this one is to figure out what these curves are. Well, here we have x equals 2y squared. That is a right-facing parabola. I suppose that what we could do is break down and plot points, which I sort of just want to do in my head, but I'll do it here on the side of the paper. I'll do it for both of these. So x and y, but this is for x equals 2y squared. And x is a function of y, so actually I'm going to plug in numbers for y first. So if I put y as 0, I get 2 times 0 squared is 0. Put in 1, 2 times 1 squared is 2. Put in 2, well, 2 squared is 4 times 2 makes 8. And what I've found is that simply by plotting points carefully, often what happens is I get, I can sketch the graph. Okay, hold on. Here's something not as good as it could be. It's not, it's true I can put y as 1, but why don't I do plus or minus 1? Why not plus or minus 1? Because if I put in y as -1, I get the same thing as when I put in positive 1. And part of what I'm doing is simply knowing what this graph looks like. So if I put 8, all right, so the thing is, it sort of slows everything down when I spend so much time on that. But all right, let's see if that does it there. That gives a few points. Okay, so I did that one. This, where it says x equals 4 plus y squared, it takes the graph of x equals y squared and shifts it to the right by 4. But we can also plot points for that where I have, x equals 4 plus y squared. It really helps though if I know this is a parabola opening to the right. If I don't, then I just have some points that I'm putting down here, and it's not so good. So let's see, 0 squared plus 4 is 4. Plus or minus 1. Okay, if I plus or minus 1 squared is 1, plus 4 makes 5. Plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 2 squared makes 4, plus 4 is 8. And it's sort of like, I got what I want because I see that there are, by sketching the graph carefully, I got these points of intersection. Okay, also, again, I know that it's going to be a right opening parabola. It's shifted to the right by 4. Okay, we're onto something here. Anyway, this program does this little piece here for us. Okay, all right. So this is x equals 4 plus y squared, and the other one is x equals 2y squared. And so what we're doing here is we are going to integrate from the right function to the left function. If we sketch a little rectangle, which we're supposed to do according to the author here, we're supposed to draw a little rectangle. The height of that, or the thickness, one of the dimensions of that rectangle, the width, I suppose, is dy. Okay, if I draw a rectangle, I'm going to integrate with respect to y. Now, also what I need to do here, I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do this anyways. I'm going to make a little calculation for the points of intersection to show you how we can algebraically find the intersection points by algebra rather than just carefully sketching the graph, which is a good thing to be able to do that. But sometimes you cannot carefully sketch the graph and get the points of intersection if they're, say, irrational numbers or something. You wouldn't be able to get a nice answer. But this is going to give y squared minus 4 equals 0. Oh, okay, probably should have just left this on the other side. So y equals plus or minus 2. And it's just exactly what we see here. Now, the thing is, I don't want to even deal with what the x coordinates are when y is positive or minus 2, even though I can easily see it's actually the x is 8. But I don't want to deal with that because when I find area, I'm only dealing with y for this problem because I'm integrating with respect to y. Why? How can I see that? Because the shape of my rectangle. Why did I know? How did I know to put the rectangle that way? Because I have to integrate here right minus left. It doesn't fit into a top minus bottom integration. These are x is a function of y. So I'm going to go from -2 to 2, and I put in the function that's on the right, which I see from the sketch is 4 plus y squared, and on the left 2y squared. Now, this gets into just how lazy are you, or also, it's not just laziness, it's also, I think if I do it a certain way, I can avoid making some mistakes. But maybe some people are, hey, no, I don't make mistakes. Okay, I do, it seems. So, and little errors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to integrate from 0 to 2. And the reason I want to do that is because I think I'll make fewer mistakes when I put in 0. My shading is probably wouldn't get an A in my second grade class with Miss Hooper. I remember her name being. Okay, I'm going to go from 0 to 2. And then I'm going to take the answer, whatever that is, that integral, and double it. I'm going to find the area at the top part, multiply by 2. At this point, there are people that decide, well, if I don't know what people are doing. Some people are integrating, they're solving for y. Don't do that. Some people are solving, getting square roots of y. It's not good. But some people do it. I don't even know how they're figuring that out. If they're looking, but don't do that. Just x is a function of y. It's going to be way easier here. Okay, except I'm running out of space. Does that affect my thinking? I think it could. I think that if my page is cramped, I think it's quite possible that affects my work. See how easy it's going to be to put in 2, put in 0, everything's gone. It's gone. I don't even feel like I need to put that there. I'm trying to encourage you guys to show work, but I don't think I need to write that. So it's 8 minus 8/3. Is it that hard for us to see? I can factor out 8, and I get 1 minus 1/3. So I get 2 times 8 times 2/3. Oh my gosh, after this, all that stuff, I'm really hoping that that's the right answer. When I look in the back of the book, what I could do is just check my work carefully, or I'll ask all of you, what do you think about that answer? What do you think about that? Is number 17 and 6.1, number 17, I get 32/3. Now, I didn't get that. The book has that. So what does that say? I did it wrong. Or did I? Oh, no. Isn't this terrible? The very last step. Why didn't anybody scream out? I somehow was canceling in some weird way. I don't know what I was doing. 2 times 8 times 2 is 32, obviously. So what's wrong with me? Lack of attention to details. Not having everything straight in my head. Okay, of course, 2 times 8 times 2 is so often people make mistakes at the very last line. Why is that? Was I just easing up? I was just not running through the finish line. Okay, that's the answer. Any questions? Got to run through the finish line.
Could you scroll down? I can't see the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No,
All righty. I'm going to stop the video.